Hey, Andre Hooks over here, Gateway Home Services, the Real Talk Realtor. Listen, I haven't said anything for a few weeks now. I haven't done any videos, but I wanted to come to you today because I had something I want to talk with you about that's very exciting to me, and I'm hoping it's exciting to you. The real estate market has shifted. And if you recall, I guess maybe a month ago, I did a video about just a candid conversation, just me talking about my experience with a friend of mine and her owning or managing some apartments in Riverside, and how the rent was $2,500 to $2,600 a month for a 3-bedroom apartment. And the 2 bedrooms were renting for about $2,000 a month. And my conversation was there were people that were renting there that wanted to buy a home, a condo, townhome, and they just didn't know how to. And my logic was, hey, look, if you can afford to do that as far as rent, then I can show you how to get into home ownership if that's what you choose to do. Again, at this particular property, they wanted $2,500 a month for a 3-bedroom. That was one of the cheaper ones. And then they had required 1 month's rent as a deposit. So you had to pay $5,000 to get in the door. Excuse me, not including the cost of having your credit ran and verifying all the other stuff. So you had to have a little bit of money out of pocket up front before you could even find out if you qualified to rent their apartment. So you had to spend a couple $300 up front. And I thought, you know what? A lot of people don't know that they can get into home ownership. So we wanted to talk about that real briefly today. And then we're going to tell you where you can find out all the details about how to get into home ownership in a minute. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to remind everybody that the real estate market has shifted. If you've been looking at real estate, if you've been looking at potentially buying your own place, whether it doesn't matter what it is, if it's a mobile home, a condo, a townhome, or a house, it doesn't matter what you were going to buy. But if you're watching the marketplace, you've probably seen the number of homes on the market slowly increase, meaning that they're not selling as quickly as they used to be. If you've also noticed, interest rates have creeped up slightly. And what that means is that the market has changed. So the sellers are not getting the prices they wanted to get before. Now the buyers have a little bit more buying power, a little bit more bargaining power out there on the streets. Now, I know a lot of my friends and a lot of people out there that want to be homeowners. The first thing is, well, look, first of all, my credit's not the best. And you know what? I don't have the money. I'm here to tell you, mortgage lenders are the most forgiving lenders out there on the streets. If you think about it, if you really think about compared to credit cards and personal loans and car loans and all the other things, mortgage lenders are the most forgiving because if you buy something in real estate, they have collateral, which is the piece of real estate to go after if you don't make the payments. So you don't have to have perfect credit to buy a home. And if you don't have the money, excuse me, that's okay. I mean, listen, a lot of you are going to pay $3,000 to $5,000 to $6,000 to go rent an apartment. I'm here to tell you, with the down payment assistance money available out there, and if you have $3,000 or $4,000 or $5,000 of your own money, you can buy something. Now, you may not know how to do that. You may not understand that process, and that's what we're here for. So what I was excited about earlier is that we have launched, starting on January 14th of next year, we will start our classes of called Home Buyer Education. And what it simply is, and it's not to copycat anybody else, but what it simply is a place where you can come and get the real talk, no BS, down and dirty truth about buying a home and what it's going to take. I will be there. I will have a lender there. Your credit's not the best. Let's find out. The lender will run their credit, and it won't cost you $40 or $50 either, like the places that, the apartments and the houses. It won't cost you that money to get that. We can take care of that for you, okay? And then we will put a plan together based on what your needs are to get you into home ownership. Some of you will be ready to buy now, and some of you will want to wait, and it doesn't matter. We are here to help you get into home ownership if that's what you want. If deep down inside right here, you want to get into ownership, we'll get you in there. We'll show you how to do it with what you have available and where you are today. And that's simply what we're going to do. And so we're going to do a series of those classes live. We'll start on the 14th in our San Bernardino office down off of Orange Show Road. We're going to bring it up to our Riverside office eventually. But right now we'll start down there because we have a little bit more space. And we're going to help as many people as we can realize their dream of home ownership, because you know what, the market shifted. 2019 is the time. The market actually shifted a few months back this year, but you know what? Let's get you into home ownership. Let's get you out there, and I'll show you how to get your offers accepted, show you how to get your home, show you how to get what you want, show you how to play the game. Because look, if you don't get in the game, folks, you can never play the game. Being on the sideline doesn't do anybody any good. You not getting into ownership isn't doing anything to build anything for your family, right? You want to leave something for your family. You want to get yourself in a home. You don't want to have your rent changing every year because the landlord wants to raise the rent and get more money out of your pocket. You want something where you can come home and just deal with what you got to deal with and not have to worry about some surprise for next year, because you know what? It's a new year, and guess what? The market's gone up. That's what they always say, right? The market's gone up and we're going to raise your rent $100. And then you look around and you wonder, you're raising my rent for $100, but I really haven't seen any increase in services or any increase in efficiencies to merit that $100. It's just a flick of a pen so they can get another $100. Hey, whatever. But if you don't like that and you want to get in your own place, we'll show you how to do that. And we'll tell you the truth. And listen, and don't worry about hurting our feelings. If you want to work with us, great. If you think I'm a jerk, you don't have to work with us. We just want to bring you that information so you can make a decision. And we're hoping, though, once we bring that information to you, when you get closer to making a decision, when you decide to choose someone, we're hoping you can choose us versus the competition. That's all we're hoping. Just a fair shot, okay? So again, excuse me, got this cough that won't go away. If you comment down below, I'll know that you're interested. I'll get you some information. And as a matter of fact, I'll put a website in the description below where you can click on the website and you can go to the down payment assistance portal with my mortgage guy. It doesn't cost you anything. It's free of charge. And you can see all the programs available for your specific situation. It will ask you some questions and you fill in some data, and no personal information. You just fill in some information. I need this, I need that, I need that. And it will say, hey, this program's available. These 5 programs are available. This is how much money's out there for you. Because you know what, there are millions of dollars that go unclaimed every year to help you get into down payment and closing costs. There are nonprofits in your city right now that have programs that will get you $5, $10, $15, $20,000 to help you buy a home. But no one in the mainstream real estate industry is talking about that. Why aren't they talking about that? You got to ask that question. We're talking about it. We're bringing it to you. We want you to become homeowners. We want you to be successful at it. So again, just an alternative to renting. Nothing wrong with renting if you want to rent. I'm not knocking renting at all, by no means. Everybody has to have a place to live. But what I'm saying is, if you know that what you want for you and your family is home ownership, we want to show you how to do that, okay? So again, comment below, any comments. The link will be in the description below for you to go click on the site. You can put in some information and find out. And if you want us to contact you, we'll be happy to contact you, okay? So again, Andre Hooks, Real Talk Realtor over here at Gateway. You guys, let's make it a kick butt 2019 and let your friend, oh, by the way, if you want to bring a family or a friend to the class, bring them with you. Let's get them some information so they can make a decision when they're ready, whether that's a year from now or 10 years from now. It doesn't matter. We ain't going anywhere. So we'll be here. All right. Stay strong out there. Let us know what we can do to help you, and look forward to sending out the next video. We'll keep you updated as we go along. Okay. Thank you so much. Talk to everybody real soon. Stay safe on the holiday season.